Hi everyone, welcome to Tuesday Check-In. So this past Sunday we considered the story of Jacob's ladder from the book of Genesis and Nathanael's conversion in the Gospel of John. Now both of these stories employ the imagery of angels ascending and descending. And this image of ascending and descending represents a particular process in our spiritual development. The ascent is seeing that something is true, and the descent is making this realization real and useful in our lives. So an example of this might be, from my own life, I do realize how important exercise is for health. I'm on board with the idea, right? I see the truth of it, yet I struggle a little with actualizing it, right? I struggle a little bit with the descent, right? Figuring out that sweet spot of discipline and motivation and scheduling that would make exercise a regular part of my life. So this is a fairly external example, but certainly we all might have other examples that involve maybe an emotional truth or a spiritual truth. And so we're going to focus then on the descent today in our meditation, and not so much like trying to find a specific answer, but more like grounding ourselves in the fact that we know that God is with us on the descent, that God is with us as we try to figure all of this stuff out, how to integrate truths that we see are true into our lives. And we're going to use the words that God speaks to Jacob in Genesis. So I invite you to just settle in your seat then, wherever you are. Let's take a deep breath in and out. As we breathe out, let the movement of that ground us wherever we might be. So first, let us bring to mind a truth that we know to be true, but one that we're struggling to implement in our lives. Let's take a moment to notice, if we can, what things might be getting in the way of that implementation. Fear, confusion, anger, overwhelm, or something else. Let's just notice them, and then also notice the way our higher self is separate from them. And now, let us hear God's words to Jacob and to us. I am with you and will watch over you wherever you go, and I will bring you back to this land. I will not leave you until I have done what I have promised you. Let's breathe in and breathe out. I am with you and will watch over you wherever you go, and I will bring you back to this land. I will not leave you until I have done what I have promised you. Breathing in and breathing out. I will not leave you until I have done what I have promised you. Let us take one final breath together, in and out, grounding ourselves in God's steadfast presence on each of our journeys. Amen. And so as you return to whatever space you're in, I invite you to breathe in and out. And with that out breath, to open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining us for this brief moment together. I hope it can serve as some inspiration for your week, and I do hope that you can join us at church, 10:30 a.m. on Sundays, either in person or online. Take care, everyone.